there, I'm Nicole Crane, and I just got done doing my sensual movement class earlier, so my normal camera's in the other room. So this is a little bit of a different perspective today, which is kind of perfect because we're going to be talking about affirmations. So this is a topic that I've spoken about several times before, and I just wanted to update my perspective because I have kind of like an up-leveled belief system around manifestation and magic in general. So one of the pieces is affirmations, of course. So I think it's really interesting the way different people choose to use affirmations, and I think that a lot of people do tend to use them as like a stopgap. So I feel shitty about myself. I want to shift my mental conditioning and programming, and so they start using affirmations in order to do that. So I really love an analogy that one of my mentors, Lisa Vaj, uses, where she says, if your septic tank explodes in the backyard, you're not going to just plant some flowers over the shit and hope that it smells better. You're actually going to want to hire a professional and get that cleaned up and really handle that situation so that it doesn't smell bad, right? So I think that with that in mind, I want to offer you this perspective. So from the time I was born up until 5 or 6, I lived on, I used to call it a farm, but technically we had animals, and that's how my dad and my mom made their living, is by selling animals. So it was technically a ranch, not a farm. But my dad had a green thumb, and he planted food for our use. And so one of his favorite tools, and therefore one of my favorite tools as an adult, I mean, I don't garden, I kill plants on accident, so I don't mess with that, but I like highly recommend it to anyone else, is a machine called a tiller. And so basically what the tiller does is it breaks the surface of the soil and it kind of churns it up and mixes the organic content in with the rich, fertile soil so that it's really primed and fertile for planting. So I feel like my work, especially with Exquisite, which I will put the link in the comments to the application and the sales page for that. So Exquisite is a tiller. So basically it like breaks the surface level of your issues. It really like gets underneath the surface and churns everything up and kind of mixes it up and like takes the things that we're keeping and kind of like boils them around and mixes in nutrients so that whatever we plant in this fertile ground is really going to blossom and thrive. So the reason I love affirmations so much is that once we prepare this, oh, thank you. You're a divine goddess yourself. Once we prepare this fertile ground, I like to think of the affirmations as seeds. So once we kind of deprogram all of these underlying issues, these things that we were taught since birth that we no longer choose to believe anymore, kind of unwind tension and trauma around specific events that have happened, the affirmations are little seedlings that we want to plant in the conscious and subconscious of things that we want to blossom and thrive. So I want to share one of my favorite current affirmations with you. Since I've been reading Overcoming Under-Earning by Barbara Stanny, I've been thinking a lot about money and kind of working on my own issues around under-earning, worthiness, deservingness, and things like that. So one of the things I love to say is, I love money! And it's really funny because I have this little coin purse, coin pouch, whatever, my money bag that actually says I love money on it. And isn't that adorable? Like, look at that raccoon getting the bag. He's like totally like a stripper bandit. It's awesome. So, and look at this shit, like as a typical stripper. It's like all ones, of course, but isn't that sexy? Yeah, that's hot, right? So I want to just like plant I love money in my subconscious. So whenever I have a choice of, am I going to engage in activities that make me more money fuck yes, I am, because I love money. And so why wouldn't I attract and create the opportunity to earn more money? So that is just a little perspective that I wanted to offer to you. And I'm curious if there are any things that you're struggling with currently that you would like to create really powerful. Um, it's all green, yes. Yeah, I like to live a really green lifestyle. Oh my god. These comments are pure gold. Thank you so much for joining me. You like added like so much juiciness and value. Aw, thanks, Rich. um, I love doing late night live streams because like the fun people turn up. So thank you for commenting. It's making my night. So yeah, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, I would love to hear things that you'd like, or ideas and thought patterns that you'd like to rework using affirmations, or maybe even the kind of seeds that you want to be planting in your own fertile soil. So thank you so much for joining me, guys, especially Nikki and Rich. You guys are so amazing. So sending you so much love. And if you have any questions or comments that you want to send to me after the fact, if you don't want them to be public, you can either privately message me on here or email me at nicolecranecoach@gmail.com. Have a fabulous night, everyone. Bye.